of the
yes,
tournament?
the one projected to win it all from Cincinnati, currently residing in Cleveland. He bounces around Ohio.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Poisonous Paint is from Johnson City, Tennessee, which is in East Tennessee.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
PS2 to start because Smash Ultimate.
Right. This matchup I feel is really interesting because Lucas has a really hard time covering like the 30-degree angle above his head. Like, just because his forward air only shoots straight out and his up air only shoots straight up. And ZSS is fantastic at hitting that spot specifically. So I feel like this matchup can be pretty awkward for Lucas, although ZSS having some anti-privilege in a lot of scenarios, so you never really know. There's really only so much you can do sometimes.
Okay. Good F throw from Paint.
Right, keeping it pretty even, all things considered.
Yeah, this is pretty impressive considering this is the 1 seed of the tournament.
Right. I feel like a lot of the game is resided on the corner.
Yeah.
A little bit where Lucas is, but also Poisonous Plant being able to apply a lot of pressure to ZSS at the corner, which is, if you can apply effective pressure on ZSS, is super important, right? Because that's supposed to be where she thrives.
Right. That's very, very important in the matchup. That backer is going to close out the first stock for Doorstop here.
Catching a jump in. If I'm Poisonous Paint, I really got to find a way to take this stock soon. Lucas having a decent bit of kill power, especially with a lot of safe pokes leading into kills with Snake
and also
down
3 kill throws.
Yes.
For some reason. And that
catching the jump off ledge.
Oh yeah,
that'll be stock, right?
Nice PK Thunder from Poisonous Paint there.
Keeping it even, and one Lucas combo might even it up completely. Nice parry from Doorstop.
Up there.
I see your combo's my combo now.
Yep.
All right, Lucas without a lot of resources, probably gonna have to up B.
He's gonna have to up B, yep. Able to make it back, but ooh, nice use of the Snake off ledge.
Double jump cancel Snake is a super good tool off the ledge, really fast, really safe. Avoiding the ledge trap, getting caught on the platform. Doorstop gonna take the next shot.
Oh, Doorstop getting caught by the PK freeze there. And caught by the grab. So Poisonous Paint just keeping Doorstop at the ledge here.
Very similar to the first stock.
And landing the up there.
All right. Doorstop back in control of stage. This could be big if Poisonous Plant can't get the center, which it looks like he's gotten there, but still in a bit of a combo stage.
Yeah, Doorstop's still holding his advantage. And up tilt. Can't find anything off of it.
Playing a little bit of nooch. All right. Keeping the ledge trap going, seeing if he can close out this stock.
And gets the down smash.
Down smash, catching the jump. Also would have caught if they held on ledge, or maybe even neutral get up.
Yeah, down smash catches a lot of things there. I think that Doorstop probably needed a roll or get up attack.
Right. Definitely a Swiss Army knife move. Poisonous Paint not behind by too much, and Lucas having a bit of an explosive combo game if you have a lot of those double jump cancels down.
Right. Caught without a lot of resources though, so this could be it. Nope, able to make it back. So forward air, Doorstop looking to just close it out here, and will with that back air.
Just dancing right outside of Lucas's effective range. Super clean movement from Doorstop.
All things considered though, pretty close for it was winners round 2. I guess that makes a lot more sense.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
I was gonna say if that was winners round 1, then
that's a little insane, right? I think Doorstop getting a little either Doorstop getting help from a bye or someone getting help from a DQ, because I think that is the first match that they played today.
Makes sense. I do believe Doorstop had a bye actually, because if he was 1 seed, he definitely had a bye. Yeah.
Right. Okay, doing a bit of stage bans. If I'm Poisonous Paint, I think my main goal is to get a little bit more off of neutral wins. I felt like the neutral was pretty even, but it felt like when Doorstop would win neutral, there would be like a 30, 40, 50%.
And then Paint would just get like 15, 20%.
Exactly. So I feel like really maximizing your neutral wins, whether that be getting more in your advantage state or changing the way that you win neutral, so that way you can get those bigger combo strengths.
Yeah.
Because Lucas does have pretty long,
explosive
absolutely,
combos. Yeah. Especially with double jump cancels.
Right. I think they just went back to PS2. I don't think stage was the problem.
I don't at all either. I mean, Paint was doing fine when he had Doorstop at ledge. It's just getting him there was hard usually.
Right. Immediately catching them with the Nair up smash.
Right.
Still kind of in a bad spot. Like
Already
I said
at
before.
60.
Yeah.
And game just started.
Like I said, Doorstop really maximizing these neutral wins.
Right.
Oh,
that was
slide.
nice. Okay, forward air.
I don't think Poisonous Pain has just been able to get any semblance of control over the match. I feel like it's just been at the whim of what Doorstop is doing.
Pain has just been overwhelmed this whole game, it feels like. Stop looking to close it out.
I will say, I think Poisonous Pain is really good at using Lucas's air mobility and his threatening ground options to get out of the corner. If he gets off of ledge, I feel like he's had a pretty good grasp of like getting away from Doorstop. It's just specifically at ledge.
Yeah, at ledge, Doorstop is very good at shutting his options down, it seems.
Trying to get the Plasma Whip not working out. In a juggle position, not looking fantastic. Any stray hit's probably going to kill Poisonous Pain at this point.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, missed the angle.
But at 150%, it's not a huge deal.
Right.
He's going to die pretty soon anyway, I feel.
SD, but it could be worse.
It could be much worse, yeah. So...
Again, catching the run-in on Poisonous Pain. Getting a big combo.
Pain really needs to make something happen fast. This is getting out of control.
Right.
And at ledge again.
I really like these safe pokes from Doorstop, right? Doorstop is already up a stock, doesn't have to make any huge plays, can just keep using these soft pokes to really get like itty-bitty bits of damage, because that's really what matters, maximizing your lead. Right?
Yeah.
You don't need to work that hard.
You don't need to force anything if it's not there. Definitely, when you have a lead this big, best to just keep playing it safe. And Doorstop finding a down throw back air to go up about a stock and a half.
Yeah, this is looking grim for Poisonous Pain unless he gets started soon. See, this is where the game one conditioning a lot of hitboxes, and that's where the ZSS grab can really come into play, right? Convincing them to like take that grab, right?
Which ZSS grab isn't great in this game, I feel, but she definitely does get some stuff off it, especially if you read the DI.
A character with good mobility will have a great, not a great grab, but will have a functional grab based off of the fact that positioning matters so much.
Yes. That's gonna close it out. So Doorstop, 3 stock in paint here, game 2. Gonna move on to
I believe one more match to get out of pools. I think 3 rounds to get out of pools on winner's side at least.
I believe that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so good first set of the day. I'm biased, I'm also from Ohio, so I love watching Steve play. I love watching Doorstop, so it was super fun for me. This tournament's pretty crazy. Right?
It's a bit less crazy than we thought because...
Right, we did have some DQs.
Yeah,
and
Chunky Kong dropped, Psychod dropped. Tavares dropped this morning and they didn't get to reseed bracket around that.
Oh, Tavares
I think
dropped?
so did Murph, actually.
Murph, I think DQ'd because his alarm didn't go off. I think that's what happened. That's what it said on Twitter. So maybe,
I don't know why Tavares dropped though.
I'm sure something with travel, right? But we still got some heavy hitters, right? Doorstop, obviously.
Wildz,
Jin,
Worry,
right? We have a lot of
Tennessee's own Danny and White Illyrius as well.
Right. We have a lot of good talent here. It's a really exciting event. I'm really looking forward to the play that we're going to see today.
Me too.
So doesn't look like we have our next match queued up quite yet. But
yeah,
trying to think here. I will say this is the first event I've ever seen that ran the Ultimate Trash 4. I've never seen that before. Is that a Tennessee thing?
Kind of. It's like just some random scattered locals run it every here and there, and I think the same TOs that run Gun Dash, which is a Monday weekly, are running this tournament.
Okay, that makes sense. Because like when I think of ultimate games, like the first one I think of is HDR.
HDR, yeah.
Right?
HDR. I've played HDR. I think it's pretty fun. I personally prefer Ultimate, but
yeah. I wouldn't take HDR as seriously, but it's definitely fun to see a lot of reworks. Like they kind of reworked Banjo in the way that they work. Their nairs, like they swing their bag around and it like covers
that's
a bunch
cool.
of objects.
I haven't seen
It's
that.
really good. They have an aerial side B, which is like different from their normal side B. It's a super fun stuff. I did not catch who they just called.
I did not either, but I guess we'll see who walks up in a second.
Unfortunately, too busy talking about HDR Banjo. Brain rot at its finest.
I mean, there's worse things to talk about.
I suppose. I suppose so. Man, Banjo really distracted me. If I wasted too much time thinking about Banjo, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. I do think it's exciting to see, like, because correct me if I'm, the majority of the Tennessee PR is here, correct?
There's definitely a lot. At the very least, the majority of the upper part of the Tennessee PR is here.
Okay.
Because, like, I know we have Danny, who's 1, Whitey, who's 2, Podge, who's 3, and Hammer Bro is 5.
Okay.
So we have 4 of the top 5 here. I don't know about the lower half of the PR. I think a lot of them are missing, but...
I gotcha. Yeah, that's the one thing, because Tennessee's, like, really, really long.
Really long, yeah. It's really spread out. There's like 3 different parts of the state that don't really get a ton of crossplay with each other. So...
Right, definitely understand that. It's a lot of the time it can be like confusing to talk to people from other regions when you tell them what state you're from. Like if you have a big state, like coming from Ohio, like I'll go to wherever and they'll say, "Oh, you must play with like Toast or Naan or things like that." And it's like, well, see, they're in Cleveland and I'm in Cincinnati, and that's a 4.5-hour drive.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's very long. Or like Pennsylvania has the same problem. The distance between Pittsburgh and Pennsylvania or Philadelphia is probably 5 hours.
Yeah.
So it's like it can be difficult to get everybody here.
Yeah, I'm from Knoxville, which is on the eastern part of Tennessee, and the distance between us and Memphis is literally like 6 or 7 hours, I'm pretty sure. So we don't really get a ton of crossplay with Memphis
That's
at all.
Yeah. Also seems like there's not a lot of like big highways in between. Like
there's like 1.
Yeah. So you have to get to the highway, get to where you need to go like laterally, and then go. So definitely understand that.
Okay. So we have our next match, Melee and Normal Atama. Melee, I believe, is a Bowser from Alabama.
Oh, okay, making the big trip.
Yes. And I don't know who Normal Atama plays.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with both of those players. I'm familiar with the LUG tag. I've seen it a lot on like on Wi-Fi tournaments. I've seen a lot of those. But
might be a Wi-Fi crew then. I don't know what it is personally.
I don't either. That's just where I've seen it before.
Gotcha.
So unfamiliar what we're going to be seeing. Although I will say an interesting thing I see. Melee is using Joy-Cons. I think it's very rare to see a Joy-Con player.
Oh wait. Is that Melee? I think that might be a Normal Atama.
Okay. So there might be profile switched. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure.
All right, we got
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong.
Okay, this is not what I was expecting at all.
So when I think about this, I think about Diddy winning really hard until he doesn't and he dies. That's a lot of those like really tiny characters who like have really good neutrals but like have to do a lot to get kills against heavies is typically what I think. Right? I do think that Diddy Kong having multiple projectiles can help out in like these bigger matchups. I wouldn't say that Diddy Kong struggles, but like making minor mistakes against DK is kind of a problem.
Right, because DK will just blow you up. But it looks like 74% to start unanswered.
Doesn't look like Melee struggling in neutral, at least at the beginning. At least at the beginning, right? The first 30 seconds definitely aren't a predicator for the rest of the match every time.
Right.
I will say also PS2 being a really good stage for both characters, right?
Yeah.
The big length allowing Diddy Kong to pull banana, and also the platforms for DK allowing
him to kill off the tops ridiculously early.
Right. You get the cargo up throw up air, and it might be a big problem, right? Depending on where the percent is. I think Diddy Kong is probably out of the percent now. If I had to guess, Diddy Kong's percent somewhere between like 60 to 70.
Especially considering a good bit of rage on Normal Atama.
Right. Normal Atama taking a lot of damage. I wouldn't necessarily call that far from even because of that huge hitbox.
Okay. So, yeah, Normal Atama finding the first stock here. But that up air, or up smash immediately gonna.
That was so nice. Recognizing that Normal Atama wanted the banana, and then like, can't get the banana, catch this hot smash attack.
Yeah.
Normal Atama holding stage, I really like it. The monkey flip, though, really doing numbers in terms of taking stage back. Unreactable burst option that you can either can or cannot shield.
Right. Okay, so Normal Atama with nice little lead, keeping Melee at ledge, good back air, and that one might...
Oh, monkey flip at the bottom. Unfortunately, you don't get to up B once you throw that kick out.
Yeah.
So that will be the second stock of Melee.
So normal Atama, a little bit of a lead here.
One thing about Diddy Kong, can win neutral very well, especially with Banana.
Right.
Against DK, you gotta win it a lot of times. Right? You gotta win it a lot of times. This could be bad, getting the double jump out of the corner, making sure not to hit that hot spike.
Right.
But even still, like getting a smash attack at 110 on DK.
Oh, and DK has been okay.
Not
Diddy
even
gets
close
it
to
back.
killing. DK having rage. Monkey flip
Good
to
monkey
get out of the
flip
soft
from Melee.
All right, I've got to take this stock soon if I'm Melee.
Yeah.
Right, there it is.
So did that shield poke or did Atama just drop shield?
I think it was a shield drop, I want to
Okay.
say. I'm not the player, but that's what it looked like. Okay, this could be not a good spot for normal Atama, almost getting the spike. All right, I can see a little bit of fear out of Melee, really not wanting to lose this stock down early, because he is at kill percent. The banana saving him. All right,
this
not a great spot.
This edge guard might do. Yeah, that backer should close it out. All right, so normal Atama taking game 1 here over Melee with the DK.
Right, getting a lot out of those median neutral wins, right? Is that, and I feel like he was killing a lot earlier too. I feel like median percent for Melee deaths were probably around 90 to 100, and normal Atama wasn't dying until 130.
Right.
So that's probably just a plight of Diddy Kong not being able to get those kills, but I would be looking for those earlier edge guards, right? DK's recovery being heavily susceptible to vertical moves that hit from the top.
Wait a minute. I think the names might be reversed. I've played Atama before and they went me brawler against me.
Okay.
So we were just. Yeah, I don't. You know what? I'll pretend like I don't.
Well, we'll just run it like this.
We'll just run it like this.
Says. And if you're watching this back as a VOD review and we got your names wrong,
sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Blame production. Anyway, so normal Atama getting a nice little start. I do think Battlefield is a very good stage for brawlers, so I get this counter pick from Melee here.
Right, we were talking about getting those early kills. If you catch a wrong ladder on these triplats, you're done.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot you can do, especially if you get grabbed on one of those platforms.
Right.
It pretty much spells the end.
Oh, the shield break on that. So, no. Oh, we did have the names wrong. They switched it.
Okay, so it is.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, so Atama was the Diddy and is the brawler, and Melee is the DK. So pretend that for the past like 5 minutes, every name we said was the opposite.
And if you can't pretend that, we're really sorry.
Yeah. But anyway, so Melee with a bit of a stock lead now. Atama needs to close this out soon.
Right. The one thing about me, brawler, is that once you're outside of those percents.
Yeah, once you're outside of the percent windows, it's hard to find just that raw
land
kill.
a stray hit, right?
Yeah.
Because their juggling doesn't necessarily lead to kills.
It's
and
the
their
back
ledge
hit of
trapping.
up smash.
Right. Hey. Melee slowly running away with this.
Yeah. Really, definitely.
Tama not really finding a way to get the stock off.
I don't know why he didn't just try to grab an F-throw there, because Brawler F-throw does kill near ledge, but that shot put should take it.
Rock. All right, so there is room for cheese. There's always room for cheese here.
Down throw. Okay, opting for the fair instead. Probably didn't have a good angle for up air.
Right, especially up air at low percent's not going to lead to too much. Might even be unsafe on hit.
Ooh, that was an interesting combo. The back air coming out from Melee.
Nice anti-air. This is doable for Atama, but you got to clean something up really quickly. Right. I like the use of the ground stop to stop horizontal approaches, especially underneath the platform, right? Can't approach from above.
Right. Not quite
getting
getting
it in. Still not getting the kill. Probably won't kill for another 15-20%, especially even if it's up there. If it's even lower, it's probably not going to kill for even longer.
I'm a little surprised Atama isn't trying to find kills with back air at all. At the moment I said that. A good air dodge from Melee to avoid that up B. I do think we're at the point where Thrupper just kills.
Right.
I think that was up smash.
Getting the up smash. All right. There's a world.
There is a world. I mean,
there is DK does struggle in neutral sometimes, right? You gotta find that good neutral win, and you gotta make sure you kill it for him.
Right.
holding center is melee, though. Again, I really like those hand slaps. Like, traditionally, at least in earlier games, in this game, I feel like it's pretty known as a solid move. It is, right? Just because of how large it is and how safe on shield it can be.
Right. I usually just see DKs throw out the aerial version, though. I don't see the grounded version as much.
This could be the ledge trap for the stock.
They're not quite closing it out. That back air's good. Yeah.
The back air goes.
Okay.
Good stuff to melee. Cleaning it up with DK. Roughing it with the top tiers. DK can get it done, but it is definitely difficult.
It's definitely difficult, but melee
gets the job done.
Yeah, with a lot of solid reads.
A lot of solid outplays and just like holding center. I feel like a really important thing.
Did a very good job at holding center, stopping Atama's approaches. Atama looked like he didn't really know how to deal with that down B.
Right, yeah, especially under the platform. Right, a really good use of the lead. So I really like the play that we were seeing, and I really like the DK. I hope I see it later in bracket, because it's not often you see these low tiers roughing it with the top.
Really fun to see DK. So.
I am seeing, I don't know, I'm like 90% certain that one of the players sitting down is Worry.
Okay.
Ranked in Kentucky and the upper echelon. Diddy player has some other secondaries in the side, but mostly Diddy Kong when
I know the other player. That is GeeMonee. He is from my region. He is a Roy player. He's PR in our city, but not in the state. So
Gotcha. Yeah, so if we do end up seeing Roy Diddy, that'll be interesting. I think that's a really fun matchup because it's just two what I would consider healthy top tiers duking it out.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? Diddy Kong being able to outrange the sword with Banana, but like once Roy gets on top of Diddy, it's kind of hard for Diddy to get things really out. Hard. Right? So I think it'll be good. I'm excited for it. Worry, one of the higher seeds here, I think seeded to make top 8.
I would believe so. I mean,
they never have the results for it.
He's ranked, what, 4th in Kentucky, I think?
I think 4th currently, yeah.
Because it's like Wildz, Gin, and Butter, right?
Wildz, Gin, Butter, and then Worry. I think so, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm sure Worry comfortable with some sortie matchups, just given their region. I think Kentucky's a very funny region to think about, because it's, Worry's kind of an outlier in it, but it's Butter, who's Luigi, and then everyone else is designed to beat Butter. It is all sorties and zoners.
That's really funny.
It is a very funny conundrum. Butter, if you're watching this, hi, you're very cool. And I can't believe you do as well as you do in that region. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's a very funny region to think about. But because of the sorties, Worry being comfortable with the matchup, I would assume. I don't think there are any Roys off the top of my head. The one that I can think of is Glite. But I know that they're also playing Steve, so it just kind of depends.
Okay.
But
I think Diddy does pretty well in this matchup. So.
I would assume so. Diddy is assumed to beat a lot of sorties just because of Banana. It's like a whiff punish from anywhere.
Right.
So I could definitely see that. But Roy being no slouch, being able to stuff out a lot of things, and also having much more relevant kill power as compared to Diddy.
So. No surprise here with the PS2.
PS2 makes for the best game. What can I say?
Yeah.
Oh, I love the movement from Worry. One of the classic things that you can see from Worry is how comfortable they are with Banana in their hand. Just being able to B-reverse around and being able to throw it with pop gun cancels is something I really like seeing.
Diddy movement is so fun to watch.
I'm so glad that we've had a resurgence of Diddy ever since post-quarantine.
Yeah.
I'm very glad.
Because of Tweak picking him up.
Unfortunate, it looked like an SD, just like not necessarily getting clipped by the Banana and then throwing out a forward air. But I'm sure, Roy is very, very capable of cleaning things up, especially with the Banana in his hand. Right? You catch the wrong Banana, forward.
Okay, getting the up-angled side B.
All right, starting the ledge trap. Roy's ledge game being pretty dangerous. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, this movement from Worry.
This is so much fun. I hope I don't sound too biased. Worry and I are good friends. This is just so much fun to watch. Hey, safely getting off the ledge.
Banana again, just throwing it down, not gonna do anything with it.
And that's the real tough part about Roy not being like a real edge guard character. If Diddy decides to pull Banana off ledge, it's not super worth it for him to go smack Diddy for trying to pull it.
Yeah,
just kind of have to let it.
Sweet spot F tilt.
That will
center stage.
Not too bad. One meaty Roy combo can even this back up.
Oh, okay.
Down air missing, but still GeeMonee in the top rate spot.
Yeah. Down throw, nair.
Okay. Oh, that's no jump. GeeMonee trying to pick up the banana, missing it, going back for the ledge trap.
And
oh, that might be.
Oh, getting the wrong hitbox of the jab.
Right, the sour spots kind of making Roy's ledge trapping a little bit
worse
than
easier
Kong's.
to deal with.
Yeah.
But still very, very good. Tripping on the banana, not notice it dropped out of Roy's hands there, and that Atama should take it.
Right, yeah. Getting stock at 120, still very doable. Still very doable.
Absolutely.
One meaty hit can really take this stock, and we're in a last stock situation. See, there's the meaty hit right there, trying to get the forward smash off.
GeeMonee. Yeah, if there's one thing I've seen GeeMonee do a lot, it's nice reversal with the back air there. But yeah, one thing that GeeMonee tends to do a lot is he tends to jump off and either throw out a forward air or side B.
I see. Yeah, Roy having that really high momentum, so if you're too close, you actually get crossed up and then surprise Roy's in second round.
Yep. Definitely hard to deal with, but like, that should do it, yep.
Yeah, unfortunate. It looked like a little bit of a misplay. Just like accidentally doing an aerial off the stage, not working out super well. Worry being able to capitalize to take game one.
All things considered, not a terrible game one for GeeMonee here. Like,
no, I mean, 2 of his stocks were lost because of accidental aerials off stage.
Right, yeah.
Right, so cleaning that up and immediately you're healthier than you were. And it was pretty close near the end, right? It was pretty close.
It was. It looks like we were just running it back to PS2.
I think a really common thing in Ultimate is just like the stage not being the problem. Like 9 times out of 10, I feel like stage isn't the issue of why you're losing. Like obviously, Kazuya on FD, kind of a problem. Yeah, right? Mario on Battlefield, kind of a problem. But in this case, I feel like both characters do pretty well on PS2.
Right.
And I feel like really it's some gameplay changes that's according to their character and their playstyle rather than the stage itself.
Right.
Yeah, see, look, GeeMonee kind of running up to a bit of a lead as soon as I say that.
Yeah, it's just Worry bringing it back a little bit.
Right, they're just scrapping, right?
Yeah, they are. Worry has GeeMonee at ledge, keeps him off stage with the fair there. Struggles a bit to pick up banana, it looks like.
I mean, it looked like they were trying to do a bit of a pop gun like pick up to like try and do a movie reverse.
Oh, and that forward tilt not quite gonna take. Yeah, there's that side B off ledge.
I really like it because if you're expecting an aerial, like you're expecting like a one-piece or a
yeah, he was probably expecting the fair and then parried it and then just got hit with the rest of the side B. But Worry wasn't out there.
Taking the stock with a down tilt up smash. Okay. The thing about Diddy Kong at ledge is if he has banana in his hand, it's a really risky scenario.
It's hard to ledge trap Diddy with banana.
Right, because you have to worry about if you get hit or reversal. Taking a nair dare with Diddy Kong having one of the strongest downers in the game really worries me.
Yes. Oh, yep.
Holding stage. I really like this play.
He's running off, but he grabs the banana when... Okay.
Still keeping Worry
Still
in the
holding
corner.
center. Starts going. GeeMonee started going off stage to edge guard Worry, and it hasn't really worked out yet. I guess he might just be scared of the banana if he tries to ledge trap, like we were talking about earlier.
GeeMonee cleaning up the stock.
Solid read with that neutral B there.
If I'm Worry, I just gotta like hold down the neutral, try and not let any big plays happen, right? Because Diddy Kong has the neutral to continue to win neutral.
Yeah,
right?
but if Roy does win neutral, he definitely has the advantage state to even this out fairly quickly.
Right. One too many hits from Roy, and you're taking a meaty smash attack, and you're off the stage at 60.
Oh, he's looking for the roll out there. Okay, good down tilt from GeeMonee.
I like the surprise. That's another thing. When Diddy Kong's off stage, you always got to be cognizant of the monkey, right? Always got to have your resources available to you. Typically, full hop is your best answer for it, but even still, like a lot of times, if you're Roy and you don't preemptively full hop in the correct direction, Diddy Kong's back to stage. I'm saying this though, but GeeMonee's cleaning it up.
GeeMonee is definitely adapted very well. Worry closing out that stock with a back air, but 120% on Worry already. This is kill percent. If I'm Worry here, I'm just trying to hold on to this stock as long as possible. Not going to try to run in and force anything, but as I say that, Worry dash attacks in and gets up thrown and is now off stage.
A great spot. Still making it back. All right. Okay.
Oh, and GeeMonee without her. Okay, good back air. So,
last stock again. Really interested to see how this plays out. I really like the straight hit game that GeeMonee was playing. I think
it was working out very well. Oh, trips on the banana to interrupt the.
I really like Worry's awareness of when monkey flip will cancel on a platform or a ledge. I feel like they know the exact positions where it's helpful, and they can really utilize that in their movement, and I really like it.
Right, absolutely.
GeeMonee on his last leg.
Yeah, GeeMonee.
Not looking super great, but Diddy Kong in the corner against Roy, anything is possible.
Oh, especially Roy with banana.
Okay.
All right, GeeMonee off stage.
And the jump. He's only got so many more of these before. That's the stock. Oh,
and that's going to close it out.
Nice
banana F smash. So Worry taking a 2-0 over GeeMonee here.
And I think that means that Worry is out top 32
Oh
on his
yeah,
side.
yeah, that was winners round 3, so that would be.
GeeMoney still having a chance to
make it out in losers.
To come out in losers.
Oh,
all right.
no.
So next up on stream, I don't know if you guys heard it in our mics, Gordo versus Wildz. Wildz being a household name basically
Wildz
everywhere
needs
at
no
this
introduction. One of the best Kazuyas in North America. Wins on Cosmos, wins on Leon, wins on Dark Wizzy, wins on Doorstop. I could go on.
Exactly. Insane player. Hasn't even graduated middle school yet.
He's like 14.
He has so much more time ahead of him,
He's
which
a
is
child.
just insane. And on the other side, Gordo. I'm not familiar with his
I
name.
am very familiar with Gordo. He is also from my region. So one thing about Knoxville, for some reason we have 3 DDDs. Gordo is one of them, and one thing about Gordo is he will either like make huge upsets or get upset by people, and there is no in between.
There's a potential for a lot. That's a potential for a little.
I also know he has a good bit of Kazuya experience. He has a win on Ronin X, who's a Kazuya player from Knoxville.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
interesting. So
I don't actually know if that was his Kazuya or his Ryu, but regardless.
Right. I think we're in for a juicer at the very least.
I do.
Right. So I'm excited to see this. The DDD Kazuya matchup, like, I'm not going to say DDD does well. I'm not going to tell you DDD does well. It's really hard for me to find a matchup that DDD does well in. However,
you'd be surprised by how not bad it is from
that's
what
what I
I've
was going to
seen,
say. I feel like Kazuya doesn't have great answers to Gordo. Obviously, the reflect kick, not great. Don't want to take that.
Right.
But if Kazuya is in the air, a lot of his aerials are kind of small. It's kind of hard to get into the air to smack the Gordo back. I would imagine that the ledge trap isn't fantastic for Wildz, or for Kazuya, excuse me. I would assume that the ledge trap isn't fantastic just because Gordo is kind of big and Kazuya kind of struggles at ledge.
Right.
And DDD having the ability to go off stage and smack Wildz for a lot of these like little mix-ups that Kazuya is able to do, right? If they need to stall off stage with the laser or the down B, DDD has the ability to go smack you for doing it.
Right.
Right, can get into position. So I think that it could be worse. Obviously, Kazuya is Kazuya.
Yeah.
You miss once, you might die. You've missed twice, you probably are dead. Right? So I'm not going to tell you that it's good. And I'm not going to tell you that DDD's neutral is good enough to do a whole lot. I can't see him whiff punishing Electric Red God Fist anytime soon. But I'm not going to tell you that it's that bad. PS2, I can see it.
Yeah. I mean, even if like even if they didn't just decide to go to PS2, I imagine they would have struck here anyway, because against Kazuya, you definitely just strike FD in town.
Essentially. Okay. Gordo kept Wildz at ledge for a little bit, but then one combo from Kazuya's
Oh, and the reflected Gordo killing Gordo at what, 52?
That's why does Kazuya have the strongest reflect in the game?
Why? They didn't need to give it to him.
There are many things that Kazuya might need. That is not one of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, the kick stopping the Gordo. All right, offstage with Rage Drive though. And
looking for a raw up smash there.
That is something that's nice.
Ooh, nice back air from Gordo, not quite closing it out.
One of the things about DD that I realized is that if he whiffs a move on Kazuya's shield, right, because of the space he creates, it's not a huge deal. Taking the first stock.
Up tilt, yeah.
Not horrible. I like the mash out from Wildz, not wanting to get spit into the Gordo.
But it looks like it's Kazuya time. Oh, detects the platform, so not going to get hit by it, but still not closing out. I mean, DDD is quite heavy, so it makes sense.
Right.
Gordo needs to make something happen very quickly, I think.
That's a re-grab. Oh, the stars.
A lot of shield damage, but...
Oh, look, man, the star's not even safe on hit. That's really unfortunate.
Right.
One of those low-tier things we just got to deal with.
So, Wildz off to quite the lead here.
The invincible punch.
He has so much invincibility on, like, everything.
It's hard to find a move he doesn't have invincibility on.
Oh, nice parry on the jet hammer.
Okay.
And the first tech. Didn't get much off of it, though, it looks like.
Okay, that's...
Oh, Nair back air, not quite closing it out.
Not quite. Kazuya, also a super heavy.
Why did they...
I don't know.
Yeah, that's going to close it out.
I don't know.
So
Well,
Wildz convincingly taking game 1 over Gordo here.
Wildz is feeling pretty confident. I know that Wildz isn't a stranger to playing online, and that's if you're going to find DVDs, it's going to be there.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised.
There's a lot of DVDs on Wi-Fi.
If I'm Gordo, there were like a few little like interactions where he almost got the kill and it was just like barely on the percent or like missed the back air. And so I think the name of the game is precision.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think that's a little more precision could really help out, not only to get those kills, but also because Kazuya is probably the best character in the game for punishing you for making a mistake.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would say.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, uh-oh.
This...
No. Oh my gosh. I did not like how close that was.
No. Oh no.
Not in a great spot, getting back to ledge.
Avoids the pound smash, so no 0 to death to start out game 2, but like...
Still not
very bad position for Gordo here.
Okay, trying to set something up with Gordo to get off of ledge, still not getting able to.
Goes back and regains center stage. Nice back air.
Okay, getting the ledge trap, not being able to set up the Gordo fast. I think that's Wildz goal when on ledge, right? Trying to get the ledge
the forward air.
Right in a great position.
Goes down for it. Gordo finding the first stock. After how that stock started, I am very surprised, but Wildz immediately answering with an up B.
Right. Gordo thinking he was safe. Oh, Kazuya can't make it up that high. No longer having a double jump. Yes, he can.
Yes, he can.
Okay.
If you think Kazuya can't do it, he probably can.
All right, not horrible. I can't believe I have to say, like, oh, it's not that bad. He only took 70. Oh, it's not that bad. He's only at 91.
He's only at 91.
It's not that big of a deal. You get to play neutral again.
Right. At least it just traded there instead of just losing outright. So Gordo still got the damage, but definitely not a trade you want to be taking in this matchup, especially now that Kazuya has Rage Drive. Wildz, that's going to do it, yeah. That is absolutely going to close it out. So Wildz finishing Gordo up with a quick 2-0 here.
That's kind of how Wildz does it. That's kind of how you're winning until you're not.
Yep. And it sounds like we are going to get Doorstop again.
Doorstop returning, presumably still in winners. I don't think he's played his next set.
This is probably
he's
just
had to play 2.
Yeah.
So this is probably his next set.
It's probably set to make it out winner side.
I am unfamiliar with Otis.
I am also unfamiliar.
GeeMonee, please.
Interested to see what we're going to have here, right?
Greg.
Again, like we said before, Doorstop, obviously a fantastic player, right? Number 2 in Ohio right now, I believe. You know, doing great at majors, getting wins across the board, being one of the Midwest's best representatives.
Right.
Really excited to see him coming out here. Really excited to see him coming out here because that means he could drive me here. Shout out to Steve for that one.
How long of a drive is it?
It is 4 hours.
I see.
4 hours, like total time-wise. Getting here, it was technically 3 because of the time change. Going back, it's going to be 5.
Makes sense.
We are making the drive tonight, so that'll be a fun 3 a.m.
Yeah, have fun with that. Yeah, my drive is just an hour and a half, so not nearly as bad.
Excited for it. I'm glad you don't have to do that. I would not wish a 5-hour drive at 11 p.m. on my worst night.
That sounds miserable. I'm not gonna lie.
I really like Smash. What can I say?
Yeah, fair enough.
I really like Smashing Bros.
Fair enough.
What are we gonna do?
Right. So
Still not
I
familiar
am
with
not familiar with the player that. I guess we'll see in a second. Sky Lucario. Okay, so it's a Sephiroth. Not a Lucario. I think he was a Lucario before Sephiroth release.
That makes sense. Anything to get to free yourself from the shackles of a lift here. then obviously, Doorstop coming in. Not a horrible matchup. Sephiroth, everything does bad in GSS. I would say he does pretty well.
I could see it.
GSS thrives on jumping in funny ways, and Sephiroth's really good at swatting in funny ways.
Yeah. I don't know. Both of these characters sort of take up the same spot in my mind where it's like, I feel like they should be better than they are, but they both take a lot of precision. That
Victim to player error. Victim to the paper to practice.
exactly, yeah.
Pushed off stage.
Oh, and that forward air, yeah, one wing never came out, so Doorstop closing that first stock out extremely quickly, not really letting Sky Lucario get much of anything started.
Very mobile, and because of Sephiroth's low frame data, or pretty bad frame data.
Oh, that was a nice read with the down smash there. Still not finding anything. Doorstop is just running away with this. Okay, looking for an up B call out there. Not getting punished super hard for it though. Doorstop still has complete control of this match. And he has Sky Lucario back off stage.
I like how safely Doorstop is Sky Lucario on the ledge, because like that pressure too, Sephiroth on the ledge pretty scary, right? You got
right.
like upbeat that can walk through the ledge, like you look at your platform. It's like forces Lucario on his last ledge of his second stock, right? Sephiroth's not a heavy character.
At all.
Not a heavy character. The fact that he has to compete with Kirby for weight is kind of
That. See, I get why they did that, but at the same time, it doesn't really make sense canonically. And like, if they're gonna let Kazuya be that heavy, might as well let Sephiroth be heavy too. I feel. Oh, what a call out with the down air there. Air back air and oh my god. Yeah, Doorstop just looked dominant in that game. It didn't really look Sky Lucario was able to get much of anything started.
It just looked like he was getting overwhelmed.
Yeah.
One of the things that separates Doorstop from a lot of players is how quickly he plays. Right? It's so rapid. It's hard to like wrap your head around the decisions he's even making. In the scenarios, because it's going by so quickly. Right? It's like a slideshow that's going too fast that you can't roll. So you either have to know what's on the slides or guess. And neither of those are great. Sephiroth, I don't think they changed stages.
Have we seen a stage other than PS2?
We saw Me Brawler on Battlefield.
We did see Me Brawler on Battlefield.
We saw Me Brawler on Battlefield.
And that was it. That was the, oh, okay, small battlefield.
Small battlefield, maybe we're in the closest space, maybe feeling like Doorstop is running around too much, so like
makes sense. I mean, I also imagine that like Sephiroth Fair covers like half of the stage.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
A big part of DSS game plan is to grab you enough to convince you that taking the grab is bad and then punish you for it. The secret is that you want to take the grab, so that's fine. And that's like the best thing you can take. And then as soon as Doorstop convinces you that the grab is bad and you don't want to take it, now you're jumping into forward airs, back airs.
Up there, up. You're just getting hit by stuff that will lead into kills.
Yes.
The grab.
Relatively even all things
Yeah.
considered. Not a great position for Sky Lucario, but Sephiroth is one of those characters who can fight off of an edge pretty well, especially
Right.
See, look, back is up.
So yeah, this. I agree. It does definitely seem like Sky Lucario is a lot less overwhelmed in this game, at least so far.
So far, right? I feel like the speedball really didn't start until stock 2.
I don't know. Stock 1 was over in like 30 seconds. Absolutely, yeah. That up smash should close it out. I don't know. I was half expecting ZSS to not work. She does. She absolutely needs it, yeah. But yeah, now that that first stock's gone, we'll see how much extra credit Doorstop's able to build up on Sky Lucario here. Using that Zera to just ledge hang and avoid the Mega Flare. And now it has Sky Lucario at ledge. Doorstop. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So Doorstop now with a 2-stock lead. Up tilt not quite taking it. Kind of surprised. I thought that killed relatively early. I guess it wasn't the sweet spot though.
I feel like really hard to see.
Yeah, Doorstop is just maneuvering super well around all of Sephiroth's hitboxes.
Almost like a horse.
I mean, it was big for Doorstop.
It was big for Doorstop. Your advantage? You messed up.
It's mine now. Good games. So Doorstop making it out in winner's side.
Versus KornDog.
Roger versus KornDog.
KornDog, the other Knoxville DDD.
Other Knoxville DDD. How do you guys have multiple people picking up DDD?
Man, I ask this question every time I go to a weekly.
I shouldn't complain. My region has 4 Little Macs, so I really
What?
shouldn't talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right, fair enough.
But on the other side, Roger, Ike from Kentucky.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're spot on the PR right now. I believe they're still on the PR.
I would think so.
Really talented player. Has been ranked as high as 2 before, I believe.
Oh,
Maybe even
okay.
1. I'm not entirely sure.
I see.
Ike, I don't know if there are any other characters. So, story time. One of my practice partners and one of my doubles partners is Saikai. If you know who they are.
I'm familiar.
Yeah. So, and one of the things that they tell me a lot is how much Ike DDD sucks.
Really?
They do not like Ike DDD at all. And it's because DDD has good anti-airs to call out initial jumps. And
Okay.
Ike doesn't have a great way to swat away Gordo. Those two things can get kind of tricky, right? Also the heavy weight kind of not being super great, not being able to edge guard DDD is kind of problematic. Obviously there's some other things that like DDD lacks, can't really whiff punish Ike, can't really get off ledge super well, right? But from what I understand, if DDD does well against any character, it's going to be Ike.
Interesting.
I'm interested to see
Yeah.
how this plays out. I know that there's no DDDs in Kentucky, so I don't think Roger has any experience unless they specifically started out at another regional that I'm not aware of.
Gotcha.
Is there any Ike representation in Knoxville?
There is one. There is a Spawn Man, but he is definitely not anywhere near Roger caliber.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha. So we'll see. Maybe there's enough flow charts that you can learn from the Ike matchup that can apply everywhere.
Maybe. Yeah.
Right?
We'll see.
I don't know if Roger knows what this matchup goes. So maybe okay, listen to the Ike. Ike is what we're seeing. And I'm like 90% sure they're going back to the classic.
I would be surprised if we weren't. Again, we have seen a grand total of 2 games not on PS2 so far. And one of them was Brawler on...
One of them was Brawler on Battlefield.
I don't even know if I want to count Brawler on Battlefield.
I have a pocket Brawler. Surprise!
Yeah. Okay, so...
Trying to get something going. I like the jab. The jab is one of Ike's moves that is fun in the patch, and it's really crazy. Kills and has a lot of hits done. Oh, trying to go for a big lead.
Yeah, nice.
Really nice. I like it. Pretty even Steven game is what I would see right now. That's another big thing. DP can kind of hit Ike's shield for free. Most characters can. Ike's outer shield is not great.
Right.
But in particular, he can with the pressure rate.
And that Nair up air is going to... Yeah. I'm pretty sure that kills really early on PS2.
Specifically, you have help with the platform.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's one of the reasons why Ike started the stage so much, because the Nair back row, whatever you do.
Gotcha. Hitting back to Gordo with the side B there.
KornDog fine.
Ooh, nice.
Where are you going?
Okay.
Cleaning up. Uh-oh. Not a great decision.
Yeah, I don't really know why KornDog put himself at the ledge here.
I like the DI in though on the down throw. You'd rather be put in a juggle than just put on something.
Right.
I think
Absolutely.
It's okay getting down, depending on how many jumps they have.
Yeah.
Fastball hits, right? not being able to establish
The aerial call out with the up B again.
a lot of anti-airs thinking that you're safe and throwing up that up B.
And another up B there to call out the forward air.
Trying to get the roll, not really working out.
Throw up air, yep.
Like the combo. I think it's up 20 kills, right? Is that the helicopter?
Yeah, it does. Not anywhere near that early though.
I really like Roger's awareness to run underneath the Gordo. The soft hit Gordo is really nice, except for when it first starts bouncing because it goes so high you can run underneath it and smack the knee. Can't shoot that. Can't shoot that. That's a free grab.
Right.
I beat heavy, but also having some frailties for that. So this can be brought back.
Absolutely.
All it needs is one big hit.
And finds it with that jet hammer there. So
Being just a good move.
it's really good at what it's good at. It's obviously not just something you can throw out whenever. Oh! And that dash attack is going to close it out. So
you can hear this count popping off the motor.
Yep. Tennessee popping off for KornDog here, taking game 1 over Roger. This would be a pretty big upset.
I would say so. Like, really taking advantage of the fact that if DDD excels anywhere, it's at the ledge. You cannot sleep against DDD at the ledge. The Gordo is really good at conditioning weights, just like, oh, I want to wait for the Gordo to be over. Dash attack. The one thing that DDD dash attack does, hits ledge and kills the 40s. So I really like the play.
Yeah.
If I'm Roger, I feel like everything was going well for that last stock.
Everything was going well until it wasn't. In the last stock, things just spiraled out of control super quickly.
Really just like losing momentum, I think is what is happening.
I agree.
I feel like one of those things you got to be wary of is like when you're on last stock, like one of the things that I've noticed is like you lose your second stock and then the guy immediately starts comboing you on your last stock and you got like, oh, the world is ending.
I have been there many times.
So many times. So you really got to be able to go, whoa, that's not what's happening. I need to slow down the momentum, play a little bit softer, play a little bit laid back to try and get the momentum to cool up. Because the last thing you need is momentum to get your stock lost in 60.
Yeah. Okay, so just running it right back to PS2.
Roger going for a lot of, instead of true combos, going for a lot of like reads in the grabs. Ike being a semi-grappler can get a lot off of those grabs, but not really going for anything true. I wonder if that's a matchup thing or if there's something they're looking for inside of
Maybe. I don't know, because I imagine that like if stuff is true, it probably is true on DDD, so.
Right. Okay, smacking him out of the air, calling
dash
out
tag,
Gordo.
and
What really sucks is you just gotta wait for DDD to be done. You have to go, all right, come back to ledge so we can start the ledge trap now. You can't really go out and smack him.
yeah, this does look like an annoying matchup for Ike.
Yeah, see, look how hard he has to work to smack away the Gordo. Has to reposition.
And then KornDog was just ready for it and able to grab him immediately. That Gordo hits?
Gordo is good in this match.
Yeah.
So I really like
Nice use of the up tilt, yeah. Okay, good down throw from Roger. Smash not quite getting it.
Just
going for
getting away from Gordo ledge trap is to try and stop it before it happens. Waiting out the attack, getting hit anyway with the rush attack. Great play by KornDog.
Excellent. But getting juggled by Ike right now. Able to land for a bit. Okay.
Double nair. Kind of acting like Ike would do.
Oh, that hit the Gordo back?
Really hit it. Like, Gordo's hitbox is kind of big, but also it's really easy to smack back.
What's going on? With up tilt. Pretty even, yeah. Both probably looking to close out the stock now.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, I can see KornDog looking for that back air. Not going to get the nair back air, which is something I see him go for a lot. Ike back air just barely killing there.
I love the double back air. You do the first back air, their shield is so small that if they sit there, they get poked in.
Yeah,
so really
but then they drop the shield and it kills.
And then they drop the shield and then they get hit by the back air.
So now Roger getting about 40% extra credit.
Like to point out what happened game 1.
Yeah.
This is what it looked like game 1.
Until it didn't.
And it was good until it was bad.
But that uppy might. What? Oh my god!
Crazy Gordo placements. He's still
Dude.
good for game 2.
Yeah, but that Gordo was insane. Up till still not doing it, even with full rage from Roger, which I just noticed Roger is full rage. KornDog needs to find a way to close this out now, and F-throw is going to do it. All right, last stock. But that up smash is going to close it out, so we are going to game 3 here.
The classic Elite Smash shield roll course setup.
Yep.
Everyone's seen it at least once. Roger, being as experienced as he is, makes sense.
Seen it many times.
So we are going to a game 3. I feel like Roger just has way more control.
Yeah.
I feel like that was
Roger just didn't let that get away from him that time.
I feel like Ike's combo game, not fantastic. A lot
It's
of people
not.
think Ike's advantage state, a different beast.
Absolutely. Huge
up air,
hitboxes, huge juggles,
frame traps,
good
like-
ledge trapping.
Exactly.
Like,
a lot of safe pressure. Okay, sounds good. Okay. All right, so game 3, back to PS2. Makes sense.
yeah. I mean,
yes,
it
you
did
can
not.
help you that out of
Oh,
shield.
it parries the
Gotta watch
first
the
hit
ground
up,
hitbox.
but doesn't get to avoid the landing hit.
Right.
KornDog has been fishing for that inhale a lot. I don't think it's worked out for him much at all.
Right.
Oh.
No air dodge. No air dodge. KornDog better than that.
Doesn't hurt to look for it though.
Right. It's pretty. It's a nice little option. Roger didn't get punished for it.
Right. Ooh, beats the spot dodge with the jabs. Good call out from KornDog. And good F tilt.
Once we get to these higher percents, many of these characters have kill confirms. It's about the stray hit game.
Yeah.
And Ike having maybe a tish bit of a better stray hit game than DD getting that first stock.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah, see, look, getting in front of the Gordo before it's relevant. I think that's what's really changed between games 1 and 2. Stopping the Gordo before it's a problem.
Yeah, just not letting the Gordo dictate the match as much as it was game 1. And game 3 is just doing an even better job with that than he was in last game. Back air, yeah, back air is going to close it out, but not without Gordo take. KornDog.
I like that. Remember the up smash. Remember the up smash. KornDog did jump away from it. Roger, remembering from last time, going
and
back up.
Went up to get the up air to close out KornDog stock and take essentially, yeah, it's a full stock lead.
Yeah, full stock lead.
And KornDog in disadvantage, but as I say that, gets a up throw up air.
That's no jump on Ike. All right. Oh, great clip, and then
that's going to do it.
Suicides. Great adaptation by Roger. Great
Absolutely.
adaptation by Roger.
Roger taking it 2-1 over KornDog.
Can we get Melee versus Fizzique?
Melee versus
Melee again. Okay.
Melee again.
So we saw Melee earlier. He was a Donkey Kong from earlier. Fizzique is a Mii brawler, originally from Alabama, moved to Tennessee recently.
This is the last set of Wave A.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Originally from Alabama, moved to Tennessee a few months ago and is currently ranked 10th in the state.
Currently ranked 10th?
Yes.
All right. So no stranger to intense competition.
Absolutely.
So excited to see this. Donkey Kong Mii brawler.
Again.
Donkey Kong, again, struggles to win neutral. Kind of has a bad disadvantage. Kind of gets comboed to hell and back. However, if you guess wrong against DK, especially when he's in advantage, you might die. For as bad of a character as he is, his advantage state is insane.
It's very good.
Insane. So,
And you know what? I'm glad that we're still getting some Donkey Kong in lieu of Chunky Kong not making it out
rest
today.
in peace, Chunky Kong.
Hope you're
He's
doing all right if you're watching.
Not dead, he just didn't come. So.
Hope you're doing all right if you're watching.
Right. Okay. Making a Mii wants a new rule set. That's always the struggle. Another fun Ohio story because I have so many of them.
Okay.
So there is a Mii Brawler player from Cincinnati.
Okay.
Their name is Scoops.
Gotcha.
Scoops, and they make Mii Brawler and they make themselves.
Oh,
They make themselves.
I see.
And they go all around Ohio to play sets. So all around Ohio, Scoops is everywhere. And so all of the Mii Brawler players all across Ohio all main Scoops.
That's really funny.
Scoops is a top tier in Ohio, which is so funny to me.
Yeah.
The fact that everyone uses them.
Oh, I know what Fizzique's doing. So Fizzique mains Obama Me Brawler specifically.
Of course. It's a matchup thing.
Yeah,
I think. That makes sense. I wish the Mii Brawlers have so much like creativity behind them, and I really wish that like they added like more skins for other characters like they do for the Mii Brawlers. Like I understand
That would
the
have been
point.
cool, yeah.
I understand the point, but just like I would love to see some skins. I would pay 50 cents for a skin. I would pay.
There's absolutely some skins that I would pay 50 cents for.
I would pay 50 cents for a Mr. L skin.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, exactly. I would pay 50 cents for.
I would pay
skins.
50 cents for Cloud and Address, personally.
Exactly. Cloud and Address, right? So many different options. So many different ways that Nintendo could take our money. It's not
Absolutely.
hard. It's not hard.
Please, Nintendo, take our money.
It's not that hard. It's so easy to take our money. We're so gullible.
We have the memory of a goldfish. We don't remember anything that happened 4 months ago.
Or 2 years ago.
Or 2 years
or
ago.
5 years ago.
Or any of the other times.
Any of the other times. Right.
Because there's been a lot.
But anywho, yeah, excited to see Mii Brawler. I feel like Mii Brawler has seen a bit of a resurgence as of late. Not necessarily at top level play, but at a high level play. I feel like I've seen them a lot everywhere. Really what's coming into play is that Thrupper, right? The fact that a lot of characters just have like these big windows where they get down throw. It doesn't even matter if they're on a platform, they're dead.
Yeah.
Right? Super big, super helpful on that. Having one of the best nairs in the game. Like a lot of these traditional like sex kick nairs aren't as good as Mii Brawlers. For example, Foxes, if you do one like on shield from above, probably -8, -9.
Brawlers
Mii Brawlers
is
like still -5.
Yeah, it's -5,
-4. It's still incredibly safe, right? Being able to utilize those strengths of like all the little mishmash characters that they steal. They're like, oh, I want flip jump from ZSS, and I want air from Fox, and I want up air strings from Mario. Being able to take all those little itty bitty bits.
Absolutely. So,
okay, we're lingering on a lot of characters that aren't Mii Brawler or Donkey Kong.
okay, so looks like Melee is locked in Bowser instead, which yeah, I kind of get this.
Wanting a bit of a better character. Bowser's still falling off in the current meta just a little bit, just because everyone's combo game is so insane.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's the case for... as the meta advances, super heavies are just going to fall off unless they're Kazuya.
unless they have rules that break how heavies work, heavies just tend to not be great.
Yeah. And Kazuya has quite a few.
Yes. Correct. Okay, Bowser doing really well, getting a lot of these meaty hits.
Yeah, already 70% on Fizzique. Melee.
Trying to get something started here. Not being able to get any big grab combos.
And at the ledge is Fizzique. Nice read on the neutral getup with that F tilt. So Melee closing out the first stock very early. We might see...
Might see some shenanigans. I will
just
say,
going for down throw back air instead.
Not really near the platform. This could be a problem. Okay. Opting for the horizontal combo rather than the vertical. Trying to start the ledge trap. Still not going to be able to start it up. Bowser's one of those characters where you cannot let them live that early.
Because...
Cannot let them live that early because of rage. Good cleanup with the up tilt. I would assume.
Up tilt, up air, up B. Yeah, that's just a brawler thing.
Right. Really being able to utilize those
platforms. Interesting down air thropper. I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, that one's a little bit new. Wanting to cash out early, just get the percent that we can.
Makes sense. Rolls out to avoid the F smash, which would have killed.
Probably covered tech in place and mistech. I like the option coverage. Even game percent-wise, however, Bowser's still taking a lot of damage.
And Thrupper killing off the top.
Got to be able to DI that move. Maybe even throw in some SDI, right? Because that will kill
I would
if you're
think
not ready.
so. But I don't know. With PS2 having a relatively low ceiling, Thrupper is going to kill very early. So I'm not surprised.
Okay. Oh, can't jump, no fly zone.
Right.
Getting hit by the up tilt. Bowser up tilt being a pretty good stray hit move because it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Kind of safe. Not super safe, but a little
pretty
safe.
solid anti-air as well.
Yeah. And tilt.
Yep.
So
that's always nice.
Dude, we like it when moves go. Okay. Oh my god, going over the flavor
nice
with
burning
the
drop kick. Yeah, I've noticed brawlers, for a while the side B used to be suplex, but more and more brawlers have started switching over to burning dropkick recently, from what I can gather.
It's like a worse monkey flip, which can be useful. Sometimes you do want the command grab, but, you know,
Yeah.
brawler already has pretty good grabs as it is.
Absolutely. So,
Playing Nooch, this might be it.
no,
Barely
not
missing the combo.
Drops combo. This is basically even at this point because
Yeah, one big hit from Bowser could really spell the end for me brawler. And that
Down
might
throw.
be it.
No,
Not out of the,
out of the range.
percent.
and F tilt not quite taking it, and that forward air will take it. So Melee steals game 1 away from Fizzique here.
I really like the call out, right? Because I feel like me brawler has a lot of good resources to get back to ledge, but the one thing about them is that they take time. And
They
so
do.
if you can get into position to smack them while they're doing it, especially with a Bowser forward air, right, you really take that stock. I did see the classic finger roll, so we're going back to PS2. I do believe if not Battlefield or Yoshi's, if we're living in a lawless land, then
I believe Yoshi's isn't legal.
Yeah. Then me brawler's best stage is PS2, so I understand.
Yeah, that would make sense. And there is no way Battlefield wasn't banned.
Well, I don't think there was anything. I think it was just the finger roll. So.
Fizzique probably just figured Battlefield was gonna be banned then.
Yeah. Bowser at a hot 60. Hasn't really been able to get anything started aside from a straight hit. I like getting off of the platform. If you were on that platform, you were dead.
Oh. He tries to get that F smash there, but Melee punishing him pretty hard for it.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like Melee's out of the percent rage for down tilt up air, which means he's probably close to being out of the percent rage for down throw thrupper as well.
Somewhere around there. Especially with rage interacting with it. Okay.
But that will still just work. Not quite killing though,
Not
because
quite.
Bowser is the heaviest character in the game.
He's a big guy. Okay, so trying to get off the ledge. That's the one thing about me brawler. Their ledge trapping is fantastic for kills.
It
Right? They
is.
essentially have to make callouts on movement rather than covering options.
Right.
And smacking the jump off stage, I don't think that's a jump. Burning dropkick coming in clutch.
Yep. Good
I
BDK.
feel like that's why they pull that one out, especially for the recovery.
Yeah. Running drop helps the recovery so much. Because like me brawler recovery without it still is not bad because they do have discount flip kick, but burning drop kick just gives him so much more mix.
The fact that you can do it multiple times is really crazy.
Absolutely.
Getting a little gimmer in there. Footstooling all around. Both of them at kill
Oh,
percent.
that was a nice tomahawk side B. And Melee closing the first stock. Does F throw kill here? No, not from center
Not
stage.
from center, no.
That back air will though. So
Pretty even all things
Yeah.
considered.
that
Not
definitely
horrible.
fairly even. I mean like
Big
yeah.
combo. Oh.
Fizzique already has a percent lead.
Missing the dash grab.
Hate to see it.
Starting the jab. I love his use of jab. I love the use of jab as like either a grab starter at 0 or a tech chase starter, especially because of how safe the jab is.
Yeah, the jabs have been very nice.
Okay, trying to get off the platform, getting the down air.
Fizzique
Oh,
looking
not
for
getting
these
up.
vertical combos, but keeps dropping them. And now at ledge again, gets hit by that down tilt. Or was that down angle? Up tilt?
down
That was
angle
down
up
angle
tilt.
tilt.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
down
yeah.
tilt is the 2 hits.
Right, all right. Fizzique on his last stock melee
Down
about to
throw,
start
Thrupper.
an upset.
Oh, I'm kind of. Oh, down. Thrupper wouldn't have killed yet. It's Bowser.
Getting the
we
grab
might
started.
Might see the upset here. Up B out of shield.
Oh, rolling.
A roll
Immediate
read with
30.
the flame breath. And Fizzique already at 50%. This is kill percent against Bowser. Fizzique needs to close this stock out now.
For sure. And you can't be taking trades. Bowser is
Cannot
quite
be
possibly
taking
the worst character to
Oh
trade against.
no. Okay.
Starting the
Fizzique
ledge
just
trap.
can't find this kill. That still no?
All right, how does he get this kill? Right, like
Looking for back air, it looks like.
B-Roller's straight hit game, not fantastic.
Yeah, because.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
It's a Nair Bear.
Late Nair Bear, great conversion.
So we are at last stock here, but
Oh,
this shouldn't
spot
kill.
dodge.
Yeah, good DI from Fizzique, but at ledge at 120, this should do it. Yep. So
Great
Melee taking it
spot.
2-0 against Fizzique here, and
That, I
making the
believe, being
upset.
an upset.
I believe so. To make it out winner side of pools. And that.
Believe that's our time. I think that this means my time because I've been waiting to be pools.
Yeah, it's my time as well.
All right, cool. So then we're gonna
We're gonna
sign
go
off.
off. Gonna swap out to I think Gilmerism and Jigbugs are next. Don't quote me on that.
Great question. I don't know.
I mean, actually, I can just look it up real quick.
Right. But yeah, continue enjoying Fish Tank. I'm having a great time. This tournament's awesome. I'm sure there's going to be some awesome sets.
Oh, Gilmerism and the Big Zeke, my bad.
Okay.
But yeah.
Gotcha.
Definitely some solid commentators coming up after us. Some more solid matches. Thank you all for watching. I'm Lara.
I'm Fast.
Have a good day.